All right. 9 Lives. It's on my watch list. It's 2016. I'm going to try and go through 2016. 2015 and 2016 shit. And I will be including a worst movies. So even though I'm not necessarily trying to watch the worst movies in a year, I'm at least watching the notable ones that I think will be worth commenting on. And seems like it could be one of those. So we're going to watch this. How does my copy start? Well, mine starts with a logo. There's some dolphins, so we're not started yet. I forget what production company. Europa production company. Europa Corp. And then at 18 seconds, then we see some like kind of handwritten opening titles that says Europa Corp presents. Before that, it's literally just the Europa logo. Okay. All right, here we go, everybody. Ready, spaghetti. This is how many years in the making, right? It's been so long. I've never seen this. So,
oh boy.
I'm sure it's hype. I'm sure it's great. All right. Ready, spaghetti. 3, 2, 1. So hyped. Something about balls on a kid. Kevin Spaghetti is in this movie.
Male.
Should have gotten CP. Should have gotten Chris Pratt to do this. Friskies. They're really uncreative with like the clips that they've licensed. I guess it's 2016's. I feel like I've seen every single one of these cat images. I feel like I've seen her before too.
Huh?
If your husband came back to you and the cat, would you fuck it? Yeah, the only one they didn't have was Keyboard Cat. You're right. Yeah, birth 2004. Exactly. Wow, that's bad CG. That's crazy. What a great shot. That's amazing. So what do we think? That Kevin Spacey hired people to kill his accusers? Who all died in mysterious accidents before they could actually go to court over his sexual misconduct? Is that the decided? Is that the timeline? His friends, that seems like that seems more conspiratorial than what I said. That was a incredibly loud parachute opening sound effect, and this CG is not good. All right, we're going back to sitting. Ow. I've been doing squats. Exposition. Is this Invader Zim? It has to be the tallest. This cinematography is incredible. The choices. This is crazy. This is awesome. Is he the Flash? That was a line flub. Where are those things? Garner. She is a commercial lady at this point. The casting is good in the sense that these two kind of look like each other. She does look like Jennifer Garner's daughter. If it isn't, you know, like maybe it is. They look similar. That's good casting. Kevin Spacey has been incredible in certain roles, but he just fucking sucks in this. He's really bad. Let me be frank. He's actually shit in this. This is crazy. Kevin Spacey reminds me a little bit of my uncle.
I think I know which one.
I know, right?
I know which one you're talking about. Yep.
And we will not elaborate. Honestly, I'll tell you because he's already in the YMS lore. It's the same uncle that I noticed in the trailer. He kind of has the same disposition sometimes. It's funny because I have many uncles, but he just happens to be the one that would be in another video. My wife. Man, he is really gay. Holy shit. Damn. Looking at this retrospectively. Look at him. He's the gayest. Holy shit. Can't believe it. People didn't fucking figure it out. Well, I mean, some people did, but. When she said the word ask, the microphone peaked.
Damn.
The gain is way too loud in the mics for this scene. I don't like the word pajamas. It was spelled differently in both of those subtitles, even though they said the word more than once. One of them, the first time it was P-A-Y jammas. The second subtitle said P-A jammas. The first subtitle and the second time, the first and second time they said pajamas was a different spelling. Is this official subtitles? Pyjamas. I hate how it's spelled. P-Y jammas. Pajamas. Ew. That kiss was fake as fuck. Oh!
That's not a cat.
A foosball table is not a cat. Although having a foosball table at my disposal when I was younger made me fucking great at foosball. I can kick ass at foosball. Except that one time. Yeah.
What the fuck? Who cares about ponies? Oh, brother. Ugh.
The only thing worse than a dog is a small dog. Also, she's from Curb Your Enthusiasm. She's the Curb Your Enthusiasm woman. Right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Look, I'm not anti-dog. I just want to fuck a cat. A big cat. Grey Goose.
Wasn't this advertised as a kids movie?
I don't know what this is supposed to be, honestly. It's kind of confusing.
Because, like, when I watched this, I was like, man, it's just a bunch of people talking about business stuff. And I could not care.
That's a good point.
It's just drinking and old dudes talking business. Who cares? Kids wouldn't care.
Yeah, drinking a martini. It would be an appropriate time to introduce the element that children would be interested in by, sometime before 15 minutes through the movie. We're right now at 13 minutes. That is a good point. I'm going to write it down and steal it, okay? I'm going to plagiarize you. Whoa, Tashirajima?
Cat Island.
That guy's face the entire movie is so funny.
Do not text and drive in New York. Trust. You're not going to survive.
I'm pissed that this is a movie that I have to constantly adjust the volume. You only expect that in action movies. This is fucking 9 Lives. Why do I have to constantly adjust the volume?
Wait for it.
Why is it so loud? Perkins.
Oh, this scene. Okay.
What country is this? This looks like a back alley.
New York.
It looks like a back alley in France.
Landed that shit.
Is that the titular cat? It's not titular. Is that the cat? Are those the same cat 3 times?
No. Well, maybe.
They might be, yeah. Editing. Just get them to stay in one spot, look at the camera. You only have to hire. Actually, that's a good money saver. Get one shot, the same cat, 3 spots, same lighting. Look at that. Yeah, that's the same cat 3 times too. Same cat.
Well, they have different colored eyes.
Yeah, that's digital.
Oh.
Yeah, they've done it a few times now. I figured them out.
Hey.
Oh!
Who the fuck you think you talking to?
Well, see, if he gets transformed into a cat, he has to first not like cats. If you get TF'd into something in a movie or TV show, you have to not like what you get TF'd into beforehand, is the rules. Why would you use newspaper? What do you mean?
True.
I don't own a cat.
True.
A cat owns me. What the? That shot.
Bars.
Russell. Resser Brand. Both rapists. I dig it. Oh, they're in on it.
Oh, we're always conspiring.
So Christopher Walken's a cat?
Absolutely.
Seems like it. They're both very, very skinny. I wonder what the casting director was thinking. Why would you leave the cat in the car, honestly? What the fuck are you thinking? Yeah. When you bring it, you don't leave it in the fucking car. What are you... This is the most like the green screen nature of this shot. It's crazy. Is he gonna have to jump from that roof at some point? Why else would it need to be the tallest roof? He's gonna be a cat and then like have to jump somewhere? Like, Onto a helicopter, maybe? Is he going to jump on a helicopter? Is it going to be that cliched? True. Is he going to fall to his death and get reincarnated as a cat? Why is it storming? Something bad's going to happen. Meow. Oh, here we go. If he wasn't mean to me earlier, might have saved them. Sorry, Christopher Walken knew that all of this was going to happen? Or what? Oh, really? Oh, come on. Really? This is great.
If he didn't take the call, he would have been at the party instead of here.
Wow. IMDb trivia is not a source, by the way. It's user generated. People meme shit all the time, and it is not. It is not thoroughly curated like Wikipedia is. So don't trust IMDb trivia as a source. It is not a source. Jesus. You're so stupid. I like that. The paw raise. That was actually good CG there. That was very if that was CG, if that wasn't like a practical paw thing, that must have been CG, right? I wonder. That felt like very consistent with the rest of the visuals in that shot. You know, it's funny that they get the cat to act with its paws but not open its mouth. That's too complicated for cat actors. You can get dogs to act. Cats do not act in movies. Which is why there's not as many cat movies. They just kind of do what they want. So does he have cat brain? This character. Oh shit. This is great. I'm glad we're watching this. That's fun. It's a soul. They did do this in Pixar's Soul, didn't they? They did do the cat body swap. Literally, right? Which kind of makes it worse because this movie came out 4 years before. The dubbing, the voice acting, the voiceover is not convincing or great. It's very phony. This sucks. Wow.
Yeah.
You might as well have had like shitty Space Buddies CG on the mouth or some shit. Might as well had cats and dogs. $30 million budget? That's more than Godzilla -1, allegedly. It sucks. This is the core of the film, and it's orchestrated so terribly. Oh, there's some CG. The core of the movie is like, oh, Kevin Spacey is a cat, but that's the least believable part, and we've seen so much. We've seen so much that is just like fake and phony, but this is the least believable part that is like, oh, that's the voice of the cat, which should be a simple thing to do if you're just filming it in a sensible way. Kevin Spacey and George W. Well, I mean, hopefully there was glass in front of the photo, right?
Type it. Ha 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 ha. He could use a mouse, y'all.
Yep. Groomer. They're not even going to comment on that?
Is that not weird at all? Okay.
The character's obviously an idiot. There's ways you could spell if you understand, you know, English letters and characters, you could use your claws to write something on the wall. Very simple answer, right? It's the first thing I've thought of. You don't need to go much further than that. Yeah, there's your claw marks. Use them. You can spell things. Spell things, maybe. Hello. Kitty getting drunk?
I don't remember this.
The music is so weird. Very convenient. Also, a very clean ashtray. That doesn't make any sense. There was no the unless the cushion was like a fucking trampoline, there's no reason why there would be that much backwards motion. Also, it's empty now. That doesn't make any sense. I get hung up on physics. I don't know why. Kitty's drunk.
Hey,
Find
yo.
out.
On the carpet.
Well, I mean, they took home a cat, but there was no scene of them getting a litter box, so I don't know what they expect. I don't know if they. I don't believe they have a litter box. That was also a weird shot.
Yeah, I think he only got like a bowl. Yeah, the bowl.
This is a fascinating movie. I'm really glad I'm watching this. Honestly, I want to see like interesting things. It can be good. It can be bad. This is a good, interesting movie. I just want to see something that's not bland. Oh, like cats don't like cat food? What do you mean? Like cats don't like that? Because he's got human brain. He's got human taste buds. Fuck off. It's your biochemistry. It's the microbes in your gut. Doesn't make any sense. Daddy. I saw Hellman's mayonnaise. This song is almost identical to a track in Being John Malkovich. Oh my fucking god. They just ripped it off. They just ripped it off. They ripped off Being John Malkovich soundtrack. It might even be the same key. I'll do a... Also, yeah, I guess 9 Lives conceptually is kind of, you could argue, is kind of a Being John Malkovich ripoff, right? I'm inside someone's head. If it was a parody, that would be fucking genius. If they were like, it would have to be in the POV shots if they were doing a parody, though. I don't think I showed you Being John Malkovich.
I have not seen that. No.
It's incredible. It's fucking amazing.
Do the message first. Oh.
Product placement.
You gotta do the butt wiggle if you want to get high. Forgot the butt.
True.
Wiggle. Get up there.
Forgot the strats.
He doesn't know the form. Wiggle, wiggle. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice job. Was that intentional? The fur wouldn't have been the giveaway. I was about to say that was going to be the joke. The cat scan.
Mm-hmm.
Should have said it out loud. It was in my brain. Ew! What are you doing?
He came over once. Did he have nothing to say about his daughter asking if another dude was dead?
So she was talking about a secretary snapping and bringing an Uzi to the office.
Beat
Is
they
this a
ass.
kid's movie? What fucking movie is this?
Beat the ass. Mink, mink, mink.
This is funny. This is very unique. It's so weird that they would give this a budget. Like, was that in the script? This is a special piece of art. There's you can use your claws in the wall, make them notice. They would have to notice. It's so obvious. I can't believe that this is a conflict. It's a script that only makes sense if you're a child, but this is not a children's movie because there's so many weirdly adult things in it, right? It can't possibly be a kids movie. But it's the caliber of writing for a kids movie. That sound effect. Oh. Yes.
More alcohol.
This is the most alcoholic movie ever made for kids.
Oh.
The music choices are so bizarre. It's like they have no clue who the audience is, which, I mean, how do you get $30 million for a movie that doesn't know who the audience is, right? It's the real question. I gotta pee. When do I do it? Ugh. She's so young. All right, he's gonna leave another clue. Somebody can just tell me what happened. I'm gonna pee.
It's gonna be nothing. More business talk. More adult talk.
Who are the writers? Like, have they done other things? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know who they're making this movie for.
Yeah, who's the audience? That's.
I forgot who they advertised.
It's the most basic question. Who's the audience? It's a question that someone should ask before they spend $30 million funding the movie. Who's the audience? I've seen that cat. That's like a real app, isn't it? This is an incredible film. I love this. I'm so happy that I kept this on my watch list. I'm eating some CP right now. You could extend one of your claws and type pretty easily if you're a cat who knew how to type. Sorry, what?
Sounds good to me.
Sorry, what did you just say? If the human body gets used to those paws, he'll be a cat forever? Well, sorry, what are the
If the human
stakes?
body goes, he'll be a cat forever.
Okay,
So
if the human body dies. Okay. I'm not going to do a watch along for Ralph's review of this. I'll watch that on my own time. Thank you for the suggestion, though. Christopher Walken looks like he was wearing, like, dummy makeup. You know? Like fucking Goosebumps dummy makeup. If you were a cat, you'd like it.
That shit's bussin'.
It's meat. Some kind of fish or something. Eat that shit. Oh, is he gonna like it now?
He didn't even try it yet, yeah.
Is this a Wurlitzer? I don't need to watch anyone else's review of this. I don't feel compelled to. In fact, unlike a lot of other people covered in H-Bomber Guy's videos, I actually prefer to avoid reviews of things that I might talk about so that my opinions are my own. That is a thing that I do, is I avoid other people's reviews for things sometimes. It's crazy just how stagnant this is. Wow, that take. Jennifer doing the fucking fall there, too.
There's two slow motion him getting away from chicks diving at him, and they're both like the most non-actiony moves ever.
It's really bad cinematography, but it's also really interesting because it's not just like bland. It's not just like, oh, nothing happening filmmaking wise. It's like, oh, you tried, but you were doing something terrible.
You'll land that. Jump, you got it.
So that was in the trailer. I remember
Light
the
work.
trailer.
Light work. Yes, sir.
Also, conceptually, Kevin Spacey voice acting, has that ever been like why? It's not. He doesn't even have a great voice to do this. Kevin Spacey was in A Bug's Life? Oh yeah, he was the grasshopper. Never mind, I forgot about that. It was a good villain. Gorgeous is an interesting word for me. Just like sound it out, you know. Gorgeous. The music is over present. She keeps looking at the camera. She's looked at the camera like 3 or 4 times in this movie. I like how you say chicken video and I know exactly what you're talking about. The worst TF. Is that video still up? I think ours is. I think we censored enough. Let him be Frank. Learn how... You fucking idiot. You got a human brain. You got to be the stupidest fucking person on the fucking planet to not figure out how to communicate to people that you're in a cat buddy. Oh, I'm finally connecting with my daughter. Wow, this is a good scene. He said cool cat. Derek should sue. He invented those two words together. What were they expecting when they released this? Foosball. What? You reminded her that she has a dad who's in a coma?
I'm here because my mom said you needed me.
Patrice Wilson was an interesting one. Made like one of the worst songs of all time and then pretended like I was telling him to kill himself. Selectively edited. That was a weird one. I don't know if you have to re-edit it. It's just we don't want to fuck with crazy is our problem. I know the original chicken video was too spicy for YouTube. They removed that, yeah. Or it got removed by YouTube, I think, is the most likely.
Buy me a new phone tomorrow.
Ew! I said it first. Is that a Keurig cup? What the fuck? He's finally connecting with the women in his life. How do you know? Again, this is a ripoff of like being John Malkovich score. Can't believe they're doing it. I'm gonna wash my hands. She needs him to wake up to go on a date? Sorry? I have subtitles on, so I saw that. She needs him to wake up so she can go on a date? That's crazy. That fruit cup. That's a crazy fruit cup. They're rich as fuck, by the way. I hate it. I feel like if I had like 10 million more dollars, my lifestyle wouldn't be that different. You know? I don't think I would live like these people. I think I would live like pretty similarly. There's like a comfort level that you hit where you're like, okay, I'm comfortable. And if you're not a complete fucking asshole, you don't go like so crazy. You'd think so? I mean, I'm speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for everybody. Some people only know how to live like rich assholes, like Hassan, the socialist. I could retire. I would still want to speak my opinions about movies, and I would still want to create things. If I had enough money to retire, that would be ideal, because then I would just be creating more music, and then, still doing watch along streams and all this shit. Honestly, good Borat reference. You were a boy. One of Hassan's, what, his editors? That's great. Cool. That's funny because I'm like pretty much accepted and embraced by the rest of BreadTube. That's funny. That's a good accusation. See, that's part of the reason why I'm comfortable making like fucking fascist Nazi jokes, is because like my presence online is so fucking public, and it's so the opposite of that that you'd have to be like it started to make that accusation. You'd have to be like absolutely it started to even suggest that about me. Like, oh, you don't have a brain. Oh, I'm sorry. That's pretty fun. It's fun when there are some accusations where I'm like not even concerned. I'm like, okay, say it. say it. That's fun. There's other like conservative YouTubers that are like, no, I'm not a fascist. Don't call me a fascist. I'm like, call me a fascist. Nobody believes that. Literally 0 people who have ever seen anything that I do think that I'm a fascist. Like, you have to actually not have a brain or have never seen anything that I do. It's so far removed. Like, go for it. Spread that rumor. It's crazy that they made something that is obviously so expensive, and like the cat CG animation is a lot better than a lot of CG animation that exists. Sure, there are points where it's like, oh yeah, that's obviously CG, right? They blend between the two a lot better than a lot of movies that have come out today. It's crazy that so much production value went into this when there's no audience, there's no demographic. Like that should have been like that's the first question a producer should ask. Right? Who are we going to sell this to? If you're making a movie as not an artist and someone who wants to make money, which is obviously the people who made this movie, that should be the first question you ask. It's crazy that this is the conflict the entire movie. They couldn't have thought of a better conflict. You could have Kevin Spacey as a cat. You could have, I mean, another actor. You could have anyone as a cat. That's the base concept. Is the conflict the entire film really going to be, I can't get people to figure out that I'm a human in here? What do you mean? You have a human brain. There's such obvious ways you can do it. This isn't a conflict. Nobody believes this. There's no like progression of the story. There's no growth of the characters. It's just like, oh, I'm connecting with my family members a bit more, which is like the most stereotypical boring shit ever. See, I haven't even seen The Shaggy Dog with Tim Allen. Let me just take a wild guess and assume that the plot structure is similar in terms of like, oh, he didn't connect with his family before, but then as a dog, he connected with his family. He connected with his family more after he became a dog, right? Like, it's so obvious. You don't even have to watch the fucking movie. It's such a tired, cliched trope. It's just so obvious. Like, oh, they're connecting now. I guess it took me turning into an animal to connect with my family because I'm sexist or something. I don't know. Like, she's got a weird whole vibe, you know? She's got like weird adult qualities to her that are just so bizarre. Seeing her in this film, I would have expected her to be in like more than one movie. Tom Brand. Resher. I'm so happy that Nanoland's a success again. Another line flub. Should have enunciated that better. Was that Carl Urban? Oh, you can talk. Oh, they can talk. This is all reversed footage. That was 3 shots in a row of just reversed footage.
Was that not CG?
No.
Hmm.
She looks like if Jennifer Garner had a baby with Zoe Deschanel. And a cat. She does look like a Madame Web. She has a lot of generic female actresses in her. And the mouth of Thomas Hayden Church. The mouth of Big Mouth. Wait. There's a big cat there.
True.
What? This is disgusting. What the Just fucking the I need gopher chucks kung pao. You can't be a doctor. Ugh. Gah. Gah. I hate that they keep reusing this song. Christopher Walken's just doing the same dance as that commercial he was... sorry, the music video he was in. What was the music video? Remember when I was praising the cat CG earlier? Yeah. 2016. It's pretty fucking good. Honestly, for like a $30 million budget, it does blend pretty well. Like, you can shit on it all you want. Sure, it's noticeable, but people accept far more egregious CG in current day movies right now. People accept way worse CG in movies that they just like because because it's a movie that they like. The only reason people shit on the CG in this movie in particular is because it's a bad movie. This isn't like bad CG, honestly. For the time, it's bad CG because it's a bad movie. If it was the same CG in a better movie, people would be like, "Oh, it's so great." If this was fucking Guardians of the Galaxy or some shit, people would be like, "Oh, it's." No one would be complaining about the CG if it was like a Marvel movie. Same quality, just better writing. By the time it's also bad, no. 2016. This is not bad CG for 2016. For a $30 million budget with Kevin Spacey in it, this is not bad CG. It really is not. I don't know why. The CG is what makes it an interesting movie. Is the fact that like there's clearly a lot of production value to it. Like you can see that money was spent on it. It's not like Birdemic, you know. Honestly, there's shots in this movie where I like have to second guess whether or not it's CG. Legit. That's a good thing to say about this movie. There's shots
Cats
in
and
this
Dogs
movie
did
where I
not
have
have-
to second guess like, is it CG? Is it not CG?
Sonics, watch Cats and Dogs again. It did not have better CG than this. I promise you.
Yeah, Cat BF has memorized that.
Cats
film.
and Dogs is a way better movie.
We've seen that recently.
The CG
It does
was
not have
as
better
good as
CG.
this. Trust.
Yeah,
If the
y'all are
CG
being
was as
weird.
good as this,
Y'all are being
oh,
weird. There's shots in this movie. Yeah. Okay, that's
Y'all-
obviously CG. If this was 4K, it would be worse. I will say that much. Her face is beet red. That's great. I really, yeah, like for 2016, it's not bad CG. Show me better CG in 2016. You can, but under better conditions.
Like this is CG and this is good.
Yeah, this is not bad CG. This is as good as Jon Favreau's The Lion King. This is as good as like fucking Disney $100 million big piece of shit. You can see the fur glow. It's really not bad CG at all. Like the visual effects artists are probably the only people on this fucking project that cared. Not every movement works great.
The cat's not clawing up the environment.
They like very clearly used a lot of like great reference footage for the movements, and for like the lighting and like the fur texture qualities. Like it's noticeable. It's 1000% noticeable. But it's 2016. Better than FNAF? I mean, yeah. This shot looks terrible. Well, you're a boy. That other shot, I wouldn't classify as CG. That would be compositing, right? It was like green screen shit. That was bad CG. Like they really like you don't see the quality of CG cat in this movie. You don't see much ever. They really did put effort into that part of this movie. Like there were animators that cared, and there was like a team of people that cared about that. To no avail.
Yeah, this movie sucks.
Towards a bad film. But yeah.
What the fuck? This is how they treat cats, y'all. Pay attention.
Oh, he's making a YouTube video.
This is how they treat cats out here.
You can tell it's 2016 because he's filming on his phone in widescreen. Everybody kind of gave up. Everybody kind of gave up in recent times. Everybody's like, yeah, portrait mode's fine. 2016 was when people were still pretending like you could film on your phone in widescreen. Yeah, everybody gave up. That's bad font. It's like not even believable for news. Fucking Christ, the elevator shots are so bad.
Huh?
If this exact same CG was in a Marvel movie, nobody would be complaining. I'm not even kidding. Literally the exact same CG in a
This
Marvel
cat
movie,
looks
nobody would be
amazing. For
complaining.
2016, this cat
It's
looks
not bad
amazing.
CG for the cat. 2016, literally just put the same thing in fucking Guardians of the Galaxy or some shit. People would be
scene
like,
is
no,
stupid.
no one would have anything bad to say about it. You're all crazy if you think this is terrible CG.
The scene sucks, and the
It's
plot
good.
sucks.
It's good CG. That's like the
The
only
CG is fire.
thing about it that's good. It's good. That's good CG. That cat right there, that shot, that's good. Just because it's in a bad movie doesn't make it bad CG.
All right, you got this. Pause out. Pause out.
Ew.
That's the first thing I say every time I wake up. Meow, that hurt.
You know, I say it's good CG, but I haven't studied the 12 principles of animation, so like I can't really say that. I think anybody that studied the 12 principles of animation gets to oh god, that smile. He's brain damaged. He's gone. He's got a cat brain. that that crazy smile he was doing. It was so funny. He did get Renegade. That was a Renegade wake up. I said the same thing about Chicken Little. Yeah, that was 10 years before this. This film, Nine Lives, has better CG than a lot of modern films today. I said it. I don't think that's debatable. I think that that's something that everybody can agree on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There was a team of people that really cared about the animation of the cat. They really did.
What? That's the last. I hate this movie. Why'd they go in there looking for a dog? What the fuck?
That is weird. Also, like they're stupid for saying that.
Did they not have fun? Did he not have fun being a cat?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Nah, this movie's trash. How dare you? You're looking for a dog after you were a cat for. Huh?
Yeah, I will die on this hill. There was a team of people working on this that legitimately cared about the cat animation. What was it? $30 million?
Can we watch the trailer and see who they were marketing to? I'm just curious.
Watch the trailer and see what?
Who they were marketing to? I want to know who they thought was going to go to the theater and see this. Because I didn't, but I saw the movie.
Yeah, we can watch the trailer. Yeah, I would give this a 2. Yeah. It like the cat animation did not suck. It really did not. It didn't always feel like, oh, it was a part of the environment.
I mean, even with the animation sucking, the movie kind of sucked.
No, there
Overall.
were qualities about the animation that were good.
No, the animation was fine. I'm saying the movie itself.
Yeah.
Just front to back.
There were
was
some
terrible.
people that cared. There were some people that cared in this movie, in the production, and it had noticeable production value. It wasn't like, oh, they spent $30 million and you can't tell where it went. Like, oh yeah, you can tell where the money went. It just, it was a dumb idea. Yeah, like the cat CG was good. For 2016, sure, you could tell when it was happening for the most part. Majority of shots, you could tell it was CG when it was CG. But like there was a consistency in terms of like lighting
plot,
and
everything sucked.
Or like relatively good movements. Like to suggest that it wasn't good is to not understand how bad every other film is when it comes to that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've
to not see like where
CG.
those efforts are.
Still, I'm saying it's hard to give it a 2. Even as a cat movie, it's hard to give it a 2 because nothing about that was fun. Nothing about that was enjoyable.
Nothing.
I hated that movie.
I liked it more than you did, and you're a cat.
It was bad. There was nothing fun. There was nothing funny about it. It wasn't a comedy. It wasn't a drama. It sucked. My least favorite cat movie? I don't know. I gotta think about that one.
It depends what you classify as a cat movie.
I mean, the cat was the main character for the most part. Like, yeah, I agree. The CG was better than way other movies with CG, especially at the time. Y'all are tripping on that. But It doesn't make the movie any better. The movie still sucked overall. The character sucked. The plot sucked. I don't care about these people. I don't care about his company.
It is like one of the most boring plots you could have. Should watch Fritz the Cat with Cat BF. I watched Fritz the Cat a while ago. Cat BF, have you seen Fritz the Cat?
I watched it because when I first got into like furry stuff when I was like a teenager, Fritz the Cat always came up as like, oh, this first furry animated movie that was
X-rated and animated.
Yeah, I watched it and I didn't get it.
Yeah.
So
I haven't seen
I
the
would
sequel.
appreciate it more now, I guess.
I don't know if you say you imagine you would appreciate it more now. I don't know if you would. It's kind of niche. Ralph Bakshi is kind of a weirdo.
I would understand it more.
All right, good night, Olivia.
Like watching it as a teenager, I was just kind of like, what is going on?
What was the best example of CGI in 2016? Oh. let's look at my short list. Maybe, I don't know. Is there like some great CGI in that I can think of?
Deadpool.
Yeah, right. There's some great animation that exists between certain character models. So Arrival is a 2016 movie that has some CG in it. Right? That was convincing. That was good. Operation Avalanche had some very sensible not CG, but like visual effects. That was pretty interesting. Damn, there's so much good shit on my 2016 list. Damn, Rat Films 2016. I'm so hyped to put that on my list. Yes. I gotta watch that a second time. I'm so happy I get to watch Rat Film a second time. Hell yeah. Oh my god, there's so much good shit on here. Shin Godzilla had some great CG. That was 2016. Zootopia. It's going to be the longest list video ever made. I know. But so we're going to watch the trailer for Nine Lives. We're not going to show it on screen. We're going to just sync to it. So I'm going to post that in Twitch chat. I'm going to post that in YouTube chat. Because otherwise we're going to get copyright claimed on YouTube. Hold on. Cat BF wanted to watch the trailer, even though I'm pretty sure I remember the trailer. But
I just want to know who they thought they were making this for.
Posting in Kick chat for the 2 viewers and on Kick. You're welcome.
Shout out Kick.
Shout out to the 2 viewers on Kick. Hold on. All right, we're watching the trailer here. We're going to do a countdown. We're going to go a 3, a 2, a 1. I don't know what they were trying to market this as. It's weird that they would like have Kevin Spacey in this role? Because like theoretically, adults are interested in Kevin Spacey, not kids, right? He's not like a child's film actor or anything. Christopher Walken as well. The Men in Black movies. That's a funny title. All of them? Now the question is, was the Shaggy Dog successful enough that they could just be like, "Oh, we're doing that, but a cat," and then people would produce it? Was it that successful that this was like considered a surefire thing?
There are a lot of shots that didn't happen in the movie.
No, they did.
No, no, they're adding like more stuff.
What shots didn't happen?
Uh, the phone scene in the car wasn't the same.
What do you mean the phone scene?
The cat didn't do pull-ups at the end.
No, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
She didn't
there were
say,
cat
"I'm
pull-ups in the
posting
movie.
this to Instagram when she
Sorry?
took the picture. No, the cat did not do pull-ups at the end.
It didn't do pull-ups at the end, but it did pull-ups in the film.
Did it?
Yeah, it did. And then they
On that bar?
they extended the footage and they reversed and replayed it to make it seem like it was doing more than there weren't pull-ups in the movie.
It pulled itself
Are you
up
serious,
once.
Sonics? It pulled up once in the movie, and they did it twice for the trailer.
Okay.
They did it once in the movie,
they're
right? They did it once in the movie, and then they extended the footage to make it seem like they did it more than once, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so they reversed and replayed the footage in the trailer. I swear.
Okay.
He didn't do pull-ups in the movie? I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering the trailer. Y'all crazy.
The top comment said the movie made him cry. Where would you cry at this?
Is it a Derek Savage type comment? Let's see. Hold on.
He just said, I went into this expecting not to like it, but it made me cry. How'd you cry? Where?
Nine Lives official trailer, Europa Corp US. Scrolling once it loads. I went into this movie wanting to hate it, but I have to admit it actually made me cry. It's not that bad. At Horror Princess. Ooh, I don't get the hate. This was honestly the best movie I ever saw in my life. Okay. What? Sorry. That's a little much. I don't get the hate is pretty far away from best movie. Hold on. Hold on. This is crazy. This is
Bro, these
I was
comments are
believing
insane.
what they were saying for a bit.
These comments are insane.
Yeah, hold on.
People are forgetting that this is supposed to be a kids movie.
All right.
Is it?
I don't get the hate. This was honestly the best movie I ever saw in my life. Mostly because of the jokes and the emotional and unexpected ending. It wasn't a piece of recycled crap like most kids' movies are. It had a good way of presenting the plot and even made some valid and mind-blowing points that justified the actions committed. Is there a connection between this obvious astroturfing and the accusers of Kevin Spacey mysteriously dying? Is this a connection?
What?
Do you think that he just pays money to like protect his image? Do you think that he hires
Why
like
would you want to
either
protect this?
hitmen and uh companies in India
I'd
to
want this
comment
to be
on videos
forgotten about.
like what the fuck? I should keep my mouth shut if I want to stay alive. Kevin Spacey, you're my favorite actor. Never mind. I actually like you. You're the best, and you never committed crimes, and you never had a falling off. Ever. All right, we're going to watch Keddy, another cat movie. We're going to BRP, burp.